Hello friends, we're driving Tesla car at the moment, but not an ordinary Tesla car. This is Vratsky edition version. Andrew Vratsky owns the car and we've only borrowed it. What's interesting, I first saw this car like 8 months ago, and I didn't like it. This is author's project, so the car now has BMW 6 Series interior. And some stuff inside is made individually for Andrew. For example, now there are lots of USB ports here. There is a power socket for his laptop. I can say that I'm a fan of Tesla and I love everything about it, the interior, the car itself, the way it moves. But I can see some shortcomings in the car interior, too little of pockets and several more imperfections. What did Andrew do unlike most? On the forums you can hear lots of people's objections and expressions of disconnect, like, what a good interior, something's missing. But nobody does anything except words and forum posts. What did Andrew do? He made a decision, gave the car to professionals, and they gave him what he wanted. He redesigned the interior completely. When I first saw this interior, I didn't like it too much, because I think that BMW has its own style, Tesla has its own style, and they don't much. But I kept this opinion only before yesterday. Yesterday I borrowed this car and realized how cool, convenient and comfortable this interior became. What was the first thing that I was pleasantly surprised and impressed by? And what have I redesigned right away in my car in my Tesla? The steering wheel. The steering wheel is just beyond praise, it became very comfortable. The guys put perforated leather on it, so the feeling of grabbing the steering wheel is totally different now. I feel pleasure and comfort. It became more comfortable, easier to grab. That's what I can say about the steering wheel. You need to feel this. About the interior. Of course, the front seats are the best seats that exist today in the automotive industry. There are all adjustments, there is a lateral support, there is a very comfortable headrest. The real problem of Tesla interior is very thin head restraint. Right here. It's not comfortable, and now we can see a wide headrest which height you can adjust. You can't adjust its height in Tesla. The lateral support is very comfortable. Also, under the knees, you know this BMW feature, when you don't just feel comfort while seated, but also feel confidence. The car has really started to deliver more fun, because you sit in a different way, with a different slope. What else? Everything we can see is trimmed with leather. Look, Andrew was so exacting that the seats memory was installed here. Today is October 26. Literally 2 weeks ago, we learned that the car will get an option of seats ventilation. But at the moment, vehicles with seats ventilation do not exist. The only exception is this Andrew's car. It has BMW interior with seats ventilation, which you can turn on very easily here. Also, seats memory is here. Buttons are usual for BMW. Heating is here too, it's actually comfortable. In the standard version of Tesla, there are 3 headrests on the back couch, so the visibility is a bit fiddly, it's reduced. In his car, Andrew has 2 headrests, not 3 of them. Not for 3 passengers, but for 2. And they are placed strongly on the left and right of the couch. Because of this, the visibility in the vehicle increases significantly. I want to tell you about what I don't like. Please look at this console. I don't like it at all. And it's an understatement. It looks like comfortable. You can put your phone and keep your modem there. You've also got glass holders, look at them. The mechanism jams, by the way, this thing jams. Why don't I like the console, despite the fact that it's made good? The leather is matched correctly, the color transition is nice, tones of the seats and this partition match each other well. Everything is kinda great. But you can't put there your laptop, nor your camera, nor anything. So Andrew, get back to the Wolfpack and dismantle this thing to make it comfortable. This is a very important feature of Tesla, and its great advantage that there is no transmission, and we have some free space. So it is very comfortable to put some stuff there. If you are traveling with your wife, she can easily put her enormous purse here. You do not need to search the back and nothing wobbles in the interior of the car. Almost everything can be put here if you leave the car as standard version, the way Tesla made it. Andrew probably doesn't agree with me. Of course, it's his author's project. But really, Andrew, get rid of the console. Overall, the feel of the car is very nice. For example, here is changed Alcantara. I don't want to say that Tesla has a very bad interior. No, I don't think so. But yet this Vrodsky edition version of Tesla feels like luxury. Different Alcantara, different leather, 2 colors of the deco. Here is very beautiful line, beautiful seam. It feels pleasant. And I think it's very good that we're not just doing the review in Andrew's car now. We've been actually driving it for 2 days. So I can notice all those little things. You consider them as little things first, that were taken into account here. Look, you see pretty large mirror here. In ordinary cars, it is standard. But in Tesla, the mirror is pretty small and not so good and gives you unpleasant feeling. Wider mirror feels better, plus the mirror has lighting. But this is also a shortcoming, because in standard Tesla I can do the visor like that and see the road. And in this version the thing is made not in accordance with the national standards. It's too wide and I can't see the road. So this is an important nuance still. And of course, an undeniable drawback of the standard Tesla is a back couch. My friends, there is no armrest on a back couch. This can only be understood in comparison. When I spent some time on the back seat, I felt that sitting there was comfortable and easy. Sitting is easier when you can lean on the armrest. At the back seats of the standard Tesla, conditions are pretty harsh. That's why we say that Tesla is a car for driver, or at least for the 2 front passengers. Move over long distances on a back seat would be uncomfortable without such a simple thing as the armrest. That's how it is. Therefore, this is second option proposed for our club's car. And the second recommendation, which will soon be for our customers. The second thing you should do after tuning of the steering wheel is setting the armrest. That's when the car will be not only for the driver but also for the passengers. Let's talk about this console one more time. I hate this console because of these glass holders. Why? Because if you put here coffee or other drink, you can see why Tesla don't place those glass holders so high and so close to the screen. Because it is easy to pour a drink and spoil the screen. That's why I think that these guys, these engineers, these masters of tuning, which have been working here, should have insisted that these glass holders were located far away. Because it's dangerous, and that's why Tesla does not place glass holders at this height. I don't know what else to say. Nice ride, Andrew. I really like the way these lines are made. They all are kept very well. In a conventional car, here is just plastic. In the Andrew's car, this place is covered with leather, and lines or seams are made in a very pleasant color. It looks very nice, a nice transition. Obviously, it has been done qualitatively. I know that the work on this interior has not been easy for Andrew. It's not simply seats were replaced. The whole project was made. I know that the car was not used for a long time, probably a few months. I think 3 months. But it was worth it, you know. I'd rather wait Tesla for 3 months to get it already in this version. It was worth it. I think it's worth any money, in fact. Because now the car is done individually for you. It feels very nice. And the rest all the same, friends. Same 4.4 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour, which give daily pleasure from these dynamics and absence of turbo lag that exists in a conventional gasoline-powered car. Here you get an instant torque, the same moment as you push the accelerator pedal. In the fog, we move in the fog. I always drive Tesla car with the rear view camera on. I move forward, but this camera makes it easier to see the road. There are no dead zones and appearing cars are always seen. Like now, you can see that we're followed by other car. It's very nice to see it on the screen, because I can predict, or rather see, which side this car is trying to overtake me, right or left. You know that in Russia you can overtake another car against the rules. If it's comfortable for you, on the left side or on the right side. Therefore the camera is very handy thing. Look at how many USB ports Andrew has made for himself. How many? 8? 8? Yes, plus 2 are inside. Andrew, why do you need 8 USB ports and plus 2 hidden ones? Why 8? Do you have 8 iPhones? Or 4 iPhones and 4 Android smartphones? Why? Explain this to us, ordinary people. Why do you need 8 USB ports right here near the right hand? We're waiting for video response. Oh my god! How could it? I don't understand. My friends, how it was possible to make these buttons like this? Here I need to get a ticket. Oh my god. I need to get up and find this ticket. Oh, there. Subscribe to the channel.